Working of a PISO shift registers. That means parallel in, serial out shift registers. In this register, we input the data parallelly or all the bit data simultaneously. That is I3, I2, I1 and I0 will be entered at the same time in the respective D flip-flops, and we will get the output as Q0 from the last D flip-flop. For entering the data parallelly, we have to make this load bar shift line as 0, and there is a combinational circuit before each of these D flip-flop, which consists of 2 AND gates and 1 OR gates. So when we make this load bar shift line as 0, uh, we get the output of this OR gate as I3, because the both the input of the AND gate 1 are 0 and 0, so the output of this AND gate will be 0, and the input of this AND gate 2 is 1 and I3, so the output of this AND gate 2 will be I3, which results in the overall output of this OR gate to be I3. Similarly, the overall output of this AND gate OR gate will be I2, which will fed as input to this D flip-flop, and here I1 will be fed at the input of this D flip-flop. Similarly, I0 will be fed as input of this D flip-flop. Once the data are inputted parallelly, we have to change this load bar shift line to 1. The output of this AND gate 1 becomes 0 and 1, which results in the output to be 0, and the input of this AND gate 2 becomes 0 and I3, which make the output of this AND gate 2 to be 0. So the output of this OR gate will be 0, and 0 is fed as the input to this D flip-flop, and the input of this AND gate 3 becomes Q3, that is the output of this first D flip-flop, and the second input of this AND gate is 1, so the output of this AND gate 3 will be Q3, and the input of this AND gate 4 becomes 0 and I2, so the output of this AND gate 4 is 0, so the output of this OR gate becomes Q3, and the Q3 is fed as the input to this second D flip-flop. Note that the output of this previous D flip-flop are fed as input to the next D flip-flop in all the cases, like Q2 is fed as the input of this D flip-flop and Q as the input of this D flip-flop. Now we have reached to the simulation part of the circuit. I am using this software called SmartSim Simulation. This is a free and open source software. You can download it from the Google just by searching SmartSim on the Google. Now we will start by inputting the data parallelly. For example, we are inputting the data 1, 0, 0 and 1 parallelly. Note that I have kept this load bar shift line as 0 for inputting the data parallelly, and we can observe that the data are also inputted parallelly, that is 1, 0, 0 and 1. These are the data. Now for shifting it towards the right, we have to make this load bar shift line as 1, and with respect to the clock pulses, then all the data are going to shift to the right. And also note that when this clock pulse line goes red, that means the clock pulse is active, and so observe the changes that all the data are moving towards the right, like it's for every clock pulses.